Hey everyone, it's Emily. Welcome back on my channel. Today's video is going to be a first impression wear test video on the new Covergirl mascaras. I have been really lucky with Covergirl mascaras in the past, so I thought, well, why not test out this new one? So this one is the Total Tease Mascara. It's supposed to give you full, long, and refined lashes, which I'm assuming it means defined. And I'm obviously into any mascara that will give you volume and long lashes, obviously. So I haven't tried it yet. Clearly, it's not opened. The brush, like, look at that wand. It seems really intriguing to me. I feel like brands of mascaras that keep coming out with like really weird wands, and sometimes they work surprisingly super well, sometimes not so well. So we're gonna be able to see how this one ends up working out. So obviously not open yet. Let's do this. Boom. So this is what it looks like. Let me open it. Oh, it's actually weird to hold. I don't know if I'm gonna like this, but the brush is so strange. So this is what it looks like. It's like one side with the brushes and then there's a little ball stuck to it in the back. It's so strange. But sometimes I'm really pleasantly surprised. So we shall see. So my natural lashes, I'm going to zoom you in. They're pretty long, but they're not curled at all. I never test mascaras while I'm curling my lashes because I want to see what the mascara can do on its own. So now that we're up close, this is what the wand looks like. How strange is this? But I mean, I like to be able to separate my lashes. So this might help. It's so strange. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to start by applying one small coat just to see what it looks like. I'm not sure how I feel about this. So this is what one coat looks like. Now I'm gonna apply a second coat. In other words, I'm just gonna apply a lot of it until I'm happy with it. So hopefully I can make it look good because I'm not sure how I feel so far. Oh, it's getting better. The little bristles hurt a tiny little bit. My eyes are very sensitive, but it's not like unbearable at all. Like I've definitely used some worse one, but I'm not sure how. I feel like it's getting better and better. But I don't feel like I need the other side to separate my lashes. I can try it, but I mean, I feel like it's more dangerous than anything. I feel like I'm scared to put this close to my eye. See, I'm getting better at using the brush. I feel like it works really well when I use the flat side at first. Well, it's not super flat, but like the opposite side of the little ball. And then I use it on the side and I feel like it separates them and adds a lot of volume. So there's a learning curve. Maybe the little bit will work better for my lower lashes. Yeah, actually. And this is what 2+ coats look like. I'm just gonna clean it up a little because I always make a mess, but the formula is not overly wet. I feel like sometimes you open a new mascara and you have to wait like literally a month before you can actually use it, but this one is like you can use it right away. But I don't really enjoy using the little bit. Like, no, I prefer using this side. Okay, so obviously this is a first impression. There's clearly a learning curve in using the brush, but so far, like I'd explained, I prefer using, there's like 4 sides. So there's this side, and then there's the side that is just the normal brush, and then there's the side that is the like little bit with longer bristle. I don't really like that bit. I feel like I'm scared of like hurting my eye whenever I use it. It's like a little too long and I'm like not good at like knowing how far to put it for my eyes. But I do like it for my lower lashes. The other side works really well. I just use it like a normal one. And then whenever I'm ready to like separate my lashes and give it a bit more volume, I twist it on the side and then just use the part in between those two. And it works really great. You can definitely see the difference between my 2 eyes. I did try to fix it, but this one looks much better because I used this right away before it started drying at all. And that eye is looking really great. So if I follow the claim, they were saying long, volumized, and refined. defined. They did say in the back of the packaging, by the way, that it's fan out effect, which I agree. It doesn't really curl my lashes, but like I said, it doesn't claim that it will be doing that, and I didn't curl my lashes at all. But with that said, I still really like the way it looks, like a lot of volume. Gave me a little bit of length, not so much, but I do have pretty long lashes. I feel like it would need to curl them a little bit to actually emphasize the length more. But surprisingly, every time I was like, oh, it's starting to be a bit clumpy, whenever I would turn it on the side, it actually ended up being very, very nice. And it's definitely thick lashes, but that's a look that I'm really into, so don't mind it at all. And like I said, the bottom lashes, you can definitely use the longer ones, but I don't really love it on the upper one. So this is the final look. I'm actually happy with it. I will definitely keep using this and obviously wear it all day long. The question now is, they do say that lasts all day, but they don't say if it smudges or flakes, so we're going to be testing that out today. It is now the end of the day. I have been wearing my makeup for over 9 hours now, and I wanted to show you what it looks like. I didn't update throughout the day because there was literally no changes, so let me zoom you in. So you might be able to tell it's starting to have a few flakes, but to be honest, it's very minimal. And considering that it just started doing it, it's definitely not something that it did throughout the day. So I'm only assuming it's because I've been starting to touch my eyes a little bit more because it's a little bit later. I get tired, I touch my eyes, it's a bad habit. But considering the amount of product that is on my lashes, I'm not surprised. Usually the more volume, the more product on the lashes, the more they will be prone to flaking. But it's definitely minimal. I have seen way worse, and it hasn't like annoyed me. It hasn't fallen to my eyes or anything. And there's no smudging either. And it's still looking, I believe, the same as this morning. Minimal curl, some volume, some definition, and I'm liking this. I'm not fully sold, like I was mentioning earlier, about the brush, which, now that we're super zoomed in, might as well show you again. I feel like there's going to be definitely a learning curve if you buy this just on a whim and then you open it and you're like, what is this? You might need to train a little bit, but I think I will continue to play with it. But I believe I might have found, like I was mentioning earlier, a way to make it work for me. But I like it. Is it better than the other ones from Covergirl? I don't know. I feel like there's so many great ones from Covergirl that it's going to be hard to make it better, like especially after just trying it once. The Super Sizer Fiber or the Lash Blast or the Clump Crusher, 3 holy grail mascaras for me. So it's obviously going to be hard for a new mascara to beat any of these, but it's definitely a good one. What about you guys? Have you tried this mascara? Are you planning on it? Do you like whatever brands come out with those weird ones, or do you prefer like the classic ones, just changing the formula, for example? Let me know. I just like to discuss these things and hear whatever you feel like. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and to subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. The little poo also says goodbye.